Hello students, today let us study chapter 3 Programming in VB. In previous two chapters we have studied the basics of VB and what are the tools available in VB. Today in this chapter we'll study how to program in Visual Basics. Visual Basics uses building blocks such as variables, data types, procedures and control statements in its programming environment. That is, these for programming in VB we use variables, data types, procedures, control statements. We'll study one by one in this chapter. Variables. Variables refer to the memory locations which are used to store values, which means these variables, it is like a memory location which will store the value. Like you will, as in the program you will write as a equals to 10. So the a is a variable, for that it has a space to store the value 10. The value of a variable can be changed. So first you may be given as a equals to 10. Later you can change it to 20, 30, anything. Each variable in VB is defined by a name and a data type. For example, name, as I said, A. A is the name of the variable. Data type you will study further. For example, I'll give you like long a equals to 10. You will give it as long a equals to 10. Long is the data type, a is the variable name, and you're giving the value to the variable as 10. Next, we have to follow a set of rules while naming a variable in VB. So there are certain rules which you have to follow while you're giving a name. As I said a, for that also you have a rule how to name a variable. Variable naming rules. It must be less than 255 characters. So the name you can give till 255 characters, like from V to here till here, but it has to be less than 255 characters. Underscore, this is the underscore symbol, is allowed while naming. You can give underscore. No spacing is allowed. See, if here for example you have given variable naming, here there is a space, there is, so while giving name to the variable you cannot give space. You can either give a underscore and say it has a gap like that. A name must begin with a letter. It must not begin with a number. So you're giving the variable name as variable, so it must be starting with an alphabet. It cannot have one variable. It should not start with numbers. Period is not permitted. Cannot have special characters like at and dollar symbol, hash or exclamatory mark. These special characters are not allowed while naming the variable. Like variable at, you cannot give like that. Special characters are not allowed. Must not be reserved word in VB like option, string, etc. So there are many reserved words. Like reserved word means which are already defined words, so you cannot give those words as your variable name. valid variable names. Roll number, see here, they cannot give space because they've said no spacing is allowed. So they've given underscore and they've separated the words. Roll number. Student 1, see here they've given number at the last, but they have said it must not begin with the number, but it can be anywhere after the first position. It can be anywhere the number. Then salary, it is started with the alphabet, no special characters are used. So these are the valid variables. Invalid variable names are serial number. They've used dot. In underscore is allowed, but dot, it is a special character again, so you cannot use it. So it is invalid variable. Here student 1, here they used as student 1 at the last, you can use the number, but here they've used at the beginning itself, so they've said it must not begin with a number, so it is invalid. A and B, they've said no special characters, they've used and as the special character, so it is a invalid variable. Next, data types. Data type of a variable defines the type of the data that it can store, which means, like for example, you have given value a equals to 10. It is not such a big number, so you can give it as integer like that, which is of 2 bytes. Later you will study. It will define that data type. By that data type you can get to know how much long you can store the value, or how much space you have allocated for that particular variable, like this. By default, Visual Basic variables are the variant data type. The variant data type can hold any type of data, including number, date or time, or text. So when you don't mention the data type of the variable, defaultly the Visual Basics, it will take it as variant as the data type. This variant can be anything, any data types like number, date or time, or text. The fundamental data types in Visual Basics can be categorized into two types, numeric and non-numeric. So in data types you can classify it as numeric and non-numeric. Numeric data types include byte, integer, long, single, double, and currency. Non-numeric data type includes string, boolean, date, and variant. Very important, students, these data types. Next, declaring a variable. Declaring a variable tells Visual Basics to reserve space in memory. So, which means when you declare a variable, the program will understand that, means the background processing unit, it will understand that when you're declaring a variable, it is understood that you're allocating some space, that is you're reserving some space. Like for example, you're going for a trip, you will reserve the seats like bus seats, train seats before itself. So like that, you're reserving, once you're declaring, you're reserving the space for in the memory. Dim statement is used to declare variable with name and data type. So this dim statement, it is used to declare the variables with name and a data type. For example, to declare the variable name as a string and a counter as an integer, the syntax will be, see, dim name has string, counter as integer. This code tells that the variable name is a string and the variable name is string, and this is an integer. The counter is an integer or data type. If a variable is not declared, VB will automatically declare the variable as a variant. As said before, it will defaultly set it to variant data type. Thank you, students.